Hello, welcome to How to Play Challenge Dominoes, a game for 2 to 7 players. This game comes to us from Paget.com under the Invented section. And basically what it is somebody figured out how to play the game U-Bluff for free. U-Bluff used 51 cards, so in this case we're going to use 2 double six sets of dominoes. And the objective is, of course, to be the first player to get rid of all your dominoes. You'll be declared the winner. So your setup is simply to have 2 double six sets of dominoes. You're going to go ahead and shuffle those. You'll need 2 dice and a dice cup, but honestly, the dice cup is probably optional. Just 2 dice and 2 double six sets of dominoes. Deal every player 8 dominoes. 8 dominoes, and you should have, in this case, we have a 6-player game. It works best at 6. You can play with 7, but 6 was what the instructions said played best. So we're going to have 8 dominoes left over. So if you want, pause this video right now. Go get a piece of paper and write down the 8 dominoes that you think are going to be left over in the boneyard at the end of the game. And so now we're going to go ahead and we have 8 dominoes for each player. We're going to decide a first player. This is not really in the rules, but if you want everybody to randomly draw a domino, look at the total pip value, and announce it. This will give some information away. If you have a tie and somebody ends up revealing they have a 0, then you know who has the double blank. That's a domino you want to get rid of because double blanks cannot be gotten rid of via dice roll. You have to bluff them out. And so we're going to go ahead and turn everybody's dominoes over. Normally you keep yours hidden. So the start player is going to roll the dice and he's going to see if he has a claim. That means he has 2 dominoes that match the die face. In this case, we have double 2. So the double 2 itself could be played, or you could play 2 dominoes whose pips match, and you can make a train that would equal double 2 once that train is put together. We'll see if anybody wants to challenge. We'll go back to the first player. He challenges the player to his left. He ends up being correct. The dominoes he put down did not match, so he gets to take 2 dominoes from his hand to give to the other player. Then the next player has a domino showing. We'll have the chance to challenge. He chooses not to challenge, and the next player gets a chance. They do not challenge. They simply turn their dominoes over. We realize we now had both players were not bluffing. They both had the double 2. The dice get passed to the next player. He rolls, and everybody decides whether they want to make a claim or if they want to pass. Some people pass, some people make a claim, some people choose not to challenge, so everybody goes ahead and reveals their dominoes. Now, I'm playing this somewhat incorrectly. I'm giving a lot of information away. Apparently, if everybody passes, you go ahead and put them face down. I misread the rules there a little bit, but anyways, either way you play it, this is still a very, very good game. I think for parties with large groups of people, this is a perfect type of game to play. So now we're going to see if anybody wants to challenge anybody else's dominoes to see if they can settle them down with more. Strategically, eventually you're going to have to challenge somebody's possible bluffs, because obviously somebody's bluffing. Now, the more dominoes we have face up, the more meaningful our abilities to ascertain whether somebody's bluffing or not. And so we'll go ahead and there's a challenge there. It ended up being correct. Next player rolls. We have a 5 and 6, so not a lot of people are going to have the 5 and 6, because you can see we have both 5, 6s done. We have a lot of 6s done. We have a lot of 5s. So everybody's going to pass. Now, if everybody passes, nothing happens. You just pass the dice to the next player. Everybody then can make a claim on the next roll, which happens here. See if anybody wants to challenge. Nobody challenges. Everybody passes. And everybody reveals nobody was bluffing. So now we see a 6-3. So everybody has a chance to lay down a 6-3 train or the 6-3 domino if they have it. Or bluff and just put any domino down and see if anybody challenges them. The game progresses. It goes to the next player whose roll it is, and we see the same exact set of moves going on now. People are starting to bluff because it's getting late in the game. So we see if anybody wants to challenge. We challenge Southwest. They were right, so Northwest gets to discard some dominoes. They only have 2 left. Obviously, Northeast is going to challenge Southeast. They end up being right. They have 1 domino left, so now the game is getting interesting. Northeast decides not to bluff because it'd be obvious that a double 2 is already, both double 2s have already gone. So there'll be 2 of each double with 2 double 6 sets. So that's just a way to ascertain and understand the dominoes, so you can play this game more tactically, more better than you would otherwise if you don't know that you have 2 double 6 set of dominoes and exactly how many of each base will occur in 2 double 6 sets. So it's something to be mindful of. You'll be a better player at this game. So now we have 1-2. So Southeast challenges Northeast, ends up losing. Game's over. Northeast wins. So after the game, I recommend to clean up the dominoes, and now we're going to reveal what the lottery results were. So if you had those dominoes, congratulations, you win. We're basically just going to make 2 spines like we did with a few other games, either Aztec Pyramid, Dominoes, Solitaire, or Roll 'em Dominoes. I think was another game I did where we made the spine and we tried to complete them. So if you want, you could turn this into like a group solitaire puzzle activity where both teams of 3 players each try to race to see who can complete the pyramid first. That would be a pretty interesting game, a pretty interesting way to do this. But essentially, that's all you got to do after the game's over. You want to put your dominoes up, and you don't want to have mixed match sets. Just go ahead and play this solitaire, and you should have everything put together and ready to store. And once you have both pyramids up, go ahead and get your storage containers. In this case, I got my wall mount domino rack, which I really love because it puts them on display, and anytime you want to play, you just take it right off the wall. It's suspended from a screw. You put it down, and you're ready to play some dominoes. The other one, I just have the standard pack. Not too often do I use the second set. This game required a second set, so I went ahead and got it out. So if you'd actually like to play some cards in public with strangers, otherwise known as friends you haven't yet met, come to our subreddit card game meetups. Post your city, post what public place you want to do this at, and what games you're looking to play. Do click under the show more in the description to find rules, other resources, including other video channels I enjoy, and a link to a Discord channel where we talk about card games all day, every day. It's a fun place where you can meet new friends and learn about all sorts of different card games, domino and dice games. Do call up your friends and let them know that you're looking to play some cards. They might say yes, they might say no, but you never know unless you call. Sometimes you need to be the one to set things up, so give them a call. Do like, subscribe, and share these videos with other people you know are interested in card games, and do check out the current poll under our community tab, and I'll see you next video.